Fam, this is Miss Complexity, and we are here as the karma of it all, getting into 5 ways to know they are the one. And if you're wanting to come in, I really would like to know how you knew that your person was the one. So today we're going to start off with a little scenario. Know how I do. So, y'all know how it is. You be in love. You're so in love. Holding hands, walking through the park. Everything is just lovey. You get butterflies in your stomach. You're gawking. Your heart skipping a beat. All the little emotions that happen when you're in love or you're infatuated by someone that you love. These are a little bit of signs that show that you might be dealing with your perfect soulmate, the perfect one for you, the one. But how can you really, really tell? I mean, like, how can you really know that this person is the one? You never really know when you very first meet them, but if this person is your soulmate or your twin flame or whatever, however connected spiritually you guys are, you will feel it the minute that you lay eyes on each other. So here's some facts. Did you know that gazing into the eyes of your significant other will synchronize both of you guys' heart? I know that I had an ex, and I always talking about my ex, but how am I supposed to tell y'all from experience if I don't tell y'all my stories about my ex, right? So I had an ex, and what he liked to do is when we would have relations, we're having skins, we're in the moment. He always would stare into my eyes, hypnotizing the living crap out of my tail. I went straight dickmatized. I sure did. And what was happening as he was gazing in my eyes and I'm in his, I wasn't realizing that, my heart and his was beating together, but it also was meaning he was doing a little spell work. He was making it feel good down below, up above, and then he was taking control of the mind. Honey, let me tell you. Yeah, he dickmatized me. I'm gonna have to share that story one day. Anyway, fact number 2. Did you know that spending time with people who love you increases your life expectancy by 50%? I'm gonna tell you, I ain't know that. I sure enough ain't know that. I wish I would have known that because I could have cut out a whole bunch of stuff a long time ago. Ooh, whoosh. And fact number 3, falling in love is the same effect as hitting the yayo. Now I'm gonna tell y'all like this. I do not and never have messed with the yayo. Okay, I don't condone anything other than the marijuana joint. Other than that, I do not condone any other drugs. So I wouldn't expect you guys to go out there, get a hit, and then go try to find somebody to make it. Even though those who do that say it's the best high ever, but I don't know. I'll just take your word for it. But these facts are coming from Pete Creative. I just wanted to make sure you guys know that and give my credentials. All right, so yeah, falling in love is amazing, but it also is difficult. I don't know, out of nowhere. I know it's been a minute, but this is a song by Extentacion, and my son used to always play it, and I never paid him much attention. You know what I'm saying? But how about this week? I was like listening to some instrumental because I can't get into any of the words that half these rappers are rapping about nowadays. I listened to the instrumental, and I heard this beat and I loved it, and I looked it up and it was Estacassion and it was F Love. And I'm listening to it and I'm like, okay, well, let me listen to the words. I get to the words and it's not F Love at all. He's not saying that at all. It's what he's saying is he's needy. He needs her. He needs her by his side. He wants her. You know what I'm saying? He needs her in his life. Him and Trippy, I love it. I love the song, and I actually fell in love with it. You know, I'm an old school head, so you put it on repeat and you just keep playing it over and over and over again until it stays in your brain cells. You know how that go, right? But anyway, back when I was falling in love, pick one, right? I've only fell in love. I talked about this with my daughter one day that I've only fallen in love at least 3 to 4 times. 3 to 4 times I've fallen in love. I've had my very first love. I fell in love and he disappeared. He had to leave. And the second one, I fell in love and it was fake. The third one, I fell in love and it was fake. And now I'm just like, I'm not falling in love again, forget it. But I'm starting to learn to open up my heart a little bit more now since I'm coming out of things. Okay. Thank you for listening to the Karma of It All podcast. We truly appreciate our audience. You have helped us grow and build for the past year and a month. We truly appreciate you. Please be sure to join us every week for 5 Tips Weekly, along with I asked and you answered Q&A of the month. I hope to see you next week, and thank you for listening. So let's get into the 5 ways to know that they're the one. Number 1, goals and values are aligned. If your goals and values match up, along with the fluttering of the heart and the gazing in the eyes, you know, you guys have the same kind of values. You guys want the same things out of life. This is important. This is aligning yourselves. If they are saying that they want to have a house with a white picket fence and 3 kids, and you remember that you wrote down somewhere that that's what you wanted in your life as well, and y'all come together out of nowhere and boom. Okay. Wow. This person got the same interest I do. Okay, that's what's up. You're going to want to get to know them a little bit more. You want to be like, okay, I'm going to keep this one on my team. I need to find out what's up with them. So, number 2, you can be you and not pretend. That's another good one. A lot of times people pretend they be wearing a mask around you, even if they have you digmatized. I'm seriously on that because he did have me digmatized and he was wearing a mask. He was wearing a mask. He ain't love me. He didn't love me. He just was horny and I fell for it. But you could be yourself. You could be you. You don't have to pretend to be anybody else. You can actually come in funky, you know what I'm saying? Just be you. And if this person doesn't mind you being you, this is the one. This is somebody don't mind that homeboy feet sting. This is somebody that don't mind that my hair ain't but an inch. You know what I'm saying? This person doesn't care that I have mood swings, or you know what I'm saying? This person accepts me for me. I want to keep them on my team. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep them on my team. Plus, along with the values and the goals, I think we get somewhere, boo. Next thing you know, they become my ride or die, right? They be down for whatever. They don't care what it is that you doing. They want to be a part of that stuff. They'll own it. This is somebody that's on it. What is it? They at your right side all the time. At your right side. I think that was that song by Isley Brothers, Superstar. He says, "At your right side, right side." So your ride or die. Your ride or die ain't going nowhere. Your ride or die gonna be right there. What we getting into today, bro? What we getting into today, hon? You know what I'm saying? This person had the same goals you got. This person, you could be yourself. You could be just wild and crazy, stinking funky, ain't brush your teeth. This person don't care. You looking good to them. You feeling good to them. They don't care. They still love you. And then they just your ride and die. What we getting into today? Number 4, they challenge you. They'll let you know, look, that ain't right. Whatever it is you doing is wrong. You're going to have to do and work on something else. This person challenges you. This person don't just let you get away with anything. And if they see something wrong or something ain't right, they're not going to just let you just go through it. They're going to be just like, they're going to be your best friend, just like your best friend. Your best friend going to tell you, as your friend, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't wear that. I wouldn't go there. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it's just a person that really doesn't like you. They just want you to do whatever, whenever. Go ahead. Be stupid. Go ahead. Get knocked out. Go ahead. I don't care. You don't want that kind of friend. You don't want that kind of friend. You don't want that kind of person on your team. So the 5 ways to know that they're the one. The goals and values align. You can be who you want to be around them. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to wear a mask. Hey, it's real, real. They become your ride or die. They down for whatever. Whatever you want to do, I got you. Let's do it. I got your back. For real, for real. And your front. They challenge you. They push you to limits. They stop you when you're wrong. They become your best friend. And number 5, they overstood the assignment. You ain't even have to tell them what the assignment was. They got it. They your ride or die. They right by you no matter what it is you want to do, no matter what we doing today, what we getting into, yo. They're your ride or die. They overstood the assignment. Everybody else couldn't get the assignment, but this person did. And this makes this person your number 1. And that's what's up. So let's go over the facts again. The facts are gazing into each other's eyes usually synchronizes your heart. Both of you guys' hearts beat together, and that increases the love. I'm telling you. They always said that it's just like, I guess you smoke. You don't smoke. You don't smoke cocaine. You snort cocaine. Okay, it's just like snorting cocaine. It's just like snorting cocaine. It's a feeling of being in love. That feeling is the same as being on the yayo. And when you get around people that you truly love, you increase your life expectancy by 50%. Who wants to live longer, yo? Everybody. Why not? If you get around people that don't love you, they're always talking negative and stuff around you, always backstabbing. You ain't never gonna grow. You're never gonna be happy. You grow the best when you're in your happiest state, when you're in your uplifted state, when you're vibing higher. And you would rather vibe high with your partner. And that's how you know this is your number 1 partner, because that person is never going to make you be down, never going to bring you down, never going to make you feel as if you're below or anything. And if you are, they're going to do whatever it takes to lift you back up, because they're your ride or die. Their goal aligns with yours. They can be who they want to be, and they challenge you. They overstood the assignment. So, how did you know it was real? How did you know that this was the person for you? If you don't answer now, I'm going to be in your inbox anyway. I'm going to ask you, How did you know that it was real?
Knowing that someone is the one. This is when someone shows you the same exact love. Someone shows you a reflection of who you are as giving the same love, receiving the same love, supporting you, being there for you, not judging you, not being rude or mean or saying hurtful things that make you question if they ever want to be with you. Being with someone that you know is the one should always feel calm and should always feel comfortable. And until you feel balanced, until you feel like you're giving and receiving the exact same energy, that is when I believe that you should stay with that person and be with that person. And I believe that you can even change yourself to be.
Thank you for your question. It sounds really cliche. However, I just felt it. Like, I didn't know in the beginning when we were talking, but when we met, there was this overwhelming feeling, and even audible voice that said he's the one. So yeah, that's that was it, really. And there was this feeling and knowingness that came along with it. You know, I think sometimes we second guess, but it's very clear or not whether we have those first intuitive feelings, he's the one or he's not the one, or she's the one, she's not the one, or they're the one or they're not the one. And we either ignore it or we follow it. So yeah, it didn't change, it didn't waver. It was always, that's the person I want to love, that's the person I'm going to love or choose to love.